I know that St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and sometimes people like to go out, sometimes people like to have parties at their homes. So I wanted to come on and do a quick and simple St. Patrick's Day look. So if you want to see the look that I created and what products I've used, stick around. Okay, so like always, I have my face already done, and all the products that I've used I will list down below. I've already primed my eyes, so let's get into this St. Patrick's Day look. First, I want to use a color from this guy. I want to take this color right here, this light pale green, and that is Gloom. Just very little bit, like, look at the pigment you get. Just a little bit, just to put all over the lid. Don't worry if it looks too green. So what do you guys like to do on St. Patrick's Day? Do you guys go out? Do you guys do the whole corned beef and cabbage and have a little St. Patrick's Day at home? I know before I had my children's, they used to like to go out on St. Patrick's Day. Now I like to cook and invite friends and family over and just hang out around the house. Alright, so this is the green. Yes, it's going to look crazy until we basically get everything on and together. And if you hear any loud noises, that would be my crazy cat that you've seen in plenty of videos. He is up to no good, as always. So this is this green, which is beautiful. And I just want to grab this beauty. This is the VIDA LOCA, and it was limited edition. And I'm going to work from this side of the wheel. And I think I'm going to take this color, Misfit, which happens to be my troublemaker little cat, and I'm going to lay that right in the inner crease. And it just makes that color that we laid down help this color pop even more. You see that? Now don't worry, once we get this on the lid, we're going to do some really, really, really good blending of these colors. Now, we blend. I'll be back. Okay, so now that we have these greens, sorry that the mirror is in the way. Now that we have these greens laid down, I am going to take, I think I was going to use a color from there, but I think I'm definitely going to take Iggy from Kat Von D and lay that down just in the corners to kind of brighten it up just a little, because Iggy's such a beautiful color. So we're going to put it like in the outer V. Just to brighten this up a little bit. And just drag it along the crease just a little bit, not too much. And we're going to have to blend this guy out really, really well. Can you see how it's just already popping this color? And grab a little bit more. I mean, this is just a fun, cute St. Patrick's Day look. And it's going to look crazy until it's all blended down and fixed together. I'm going to do this eye and blend, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have Iggy and Misfit, and the other color we used was Gloom, I am going to now take this beautiful neon color right here, Vinyl, and put that on the lid. This is such a beautiful green, and trying to decide if I want to actually go ahead and wet it after, but we'll see. So I'm just going to lay this right here and kind of bring it up so they all kind of like meet really, really like tightly. Then you might need to go ahead and go over Iggy in the corners just a little bit. So I do think, after looking, I think I'm going to wet my brush just a little bit and use that for the vinyl color. Let's see, and just pat it on. Just to make it a little bit more intensified. Tap, tap. Okay, so now can you guys see I wet this just a little bit, and I just noticed I need to just blend, because I did put just a drop more Iggy on, because it kind of got lost. Let's blend him out a little bit. And I'm just making that sweeping motion back and forth and blending it out. So now I do think for my lower lashes, I'm going to take a little bit of that Gloom color again, just a little bit, just for the lower lash line, and tuck it in here. But I'm not going to bring it fully over, just halfway. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to bring it just halfway to the center. So I only brought it halfway on both sides. And then I'm going to take Iggy and put it on the rest. So with Iggy, you got to be careful because there is a little bit of fallout. So at this part, you could really mess it up. I'm actually going to drag Iggy over the other color just to brighten that up a little. See? And then I do want to go back to the VIDA LOCA and take a little bit of Lemmy. Just because Lemmy is such a pretty green. And I want to tuck that just in the center because Lemmy is a little bit darker. So just in the center of the lower lash line. Actually, let's drag Lemmy all across because I think it just makes all of these colors pop together. And then we're going to blend these colors out. Now, I am going to very quickly tight line with my Rimmel Exaggerate and put on my mascara. I am using the Shake It Fresh, and I will be right back. Okay, so while I was doing my tight line and my mascara, I realized that I had this color from ColourPop in the Maybe liner. And I think I'm going to use this on my waterline because it is St. Patrick's Day. So let's just be green. And this is just a very pretty green. So I'm going to pop this in my waterline and I'll be back. Okay, so that is the Maybe liner. I just think that it complements the whole entire look that, you know, we're going for St. Patrick's Day. And lastly, for the brow bone and the inner corner, we're going to use this guy. And we are going to use this emerald green color right here. And I'm just going to put some on my finger. Look at this color. Come on now. And I'm gently going to just run it and then blend it out on my finger because this color, like you can see already, a little bit of this color goes such a long way. Sorry, I keep looking away. Just tuck it on your brow bone and move it out, see? And then on my pinky, just gonna tuck it right down. A little bit more in a corner, and then my other finger just blend it. And lastly for lips, just because we have these bold, dramatic St. Patrick's Day eyes, I'm going to use Whirl by MAC, just because we don't want to put something, I don't want to put something crazy on my lips. This is one of my favorite colors from MAC. And then we're going to take our Morphe spray and spray our face. Okay guys, so if you liked this St. Patrick's Day look, give me a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you click that bell at the bottom, it will tell you every single time I upload a video, and you'll just get a notification, hey, new video's live. So thank you for joining me today, and until next time, bye guys.